how I jumped my SAT score from a 1270 to a 1580 in just 1 month, and how that score opened doors to Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Duke, UPenn, Rice, and more. When I first took the SAT, the reading section felt impossible. No matter how much I studied, I felt like I was reading entire pages and still missing questions. But then I discovered one simple strategy that made everything click. Instead of focusing on every little detail, I started focusing on the main ideas and how they connected. As you read, ask yourself, what's the main takeaway here? Is the author making a claim, giving evidence, presenting an opposite viewpoint? The SAT loves testing whether or not you understand the relationship between ideas. For example, if a passage presents two different viewpoints, the correct answer is often about how those viewpoints agree, disagree, or build upon one another. Most students get distracted by specific examples and tiny details. Unless the question specifically asks about them, ignore them. Focus on the bigger picture. What helped me improve was practicing the strategy on hundreds of SAT reading questions. I used HuPrep because it lets you drill reading and writing questions by topic, so I can focus specifically on the types of questions I keep missing instead of wasting time on concepts that I already understood. And after every question, it asked me to explain exactly why the answer was correct, which helped me start thinking the way that the SAT wants you to think. And that's when my reading score really started to take off. If you're struggling with the SAT reading, stop trying to memorize tricks and start focusing on understanding how ideas connect. That's the skill of the test, and honestly, it's one of the biggest reasons I was able to raise my score from 1270 to a 1580.